Archangel Michael strictly warn you, listen to this. I will save you. Hear me clearly, this is urgent. There is a carefully set snare aimed at your life, dressed up as help and friendship. Someone you trusted has secretly joined forces with forces that want to wreck your purpose. They wore a friendly face while arranging your fall. I have seen the late-night plans, the whispered calls, the forged marks and the smiles that hid poison. Even when you felt alone, I stood with you. This is not random misfortune, this is a deliberate setup timed to strike when you think you are safe. They have spoken about you in rooms you never entered, they have used your name in plots and they have spun your history into lies. Their goal is to leave you unsure, isolated and doubting yourself. They have collected proof against you, private files, copied messages and secret screenshots, all stored and waiting to be used. They reached out to others pretending to be allies, offering them parts of your life that were never meant to be shared. I am telling you now, be alert, be still and listen to the quiet voice inside you. Archangel Michael says, this is not only a warning, it is a command to your spirit. The darkness is bold and their snare is ready. If you ignore this message, events may move without your permission. You are about to walk through what was prepared far from your sight. Do not move faster than the guidance. I have placed protectors around you, but they cannot do what you must not reveal your hand too early. Wait until I clear the way. If you act now, they will take advantage and the harm will be harder to undo. They depend on your kindness to trap you. They expect you to forgive quickly and trust again. That weakness is their plan. But this is not the hour for softness, this is the hour for careful sight. That message you skipped last week, that odd dream at 2:37 a.m., that heavy feeling in your chest, none of that happened by chance. Your spirit was giving alarms. They will use paperwork, false signatures, recorded calls and smiling faces to disguise their plot. Their deadline is not only ink on paper, it is a deadline in the unseen. They wait for the moment you relax. Archangel Michael says, I have posted watchmen. Stay quiet. Do not reply. Do not post. Do not argue. The moment you give them sound, they feed. Their plan weakens when you watch in silence. They want you to react, to be loud, to defend, to post, because every angry answer gives them fuel. Behind small annoyances lies a bigger explosion they will try to light. This message is your escape route. Take it. If you keep quiet and observe, what they built will break by itself. Their own lies will trap them. You must understand, a secret witness is already collecting what they say. Someone you do not suspect is saving the evidence, the messages, the calls, the files. When the time is right, those things will surface like smoke from a long-hidden fire. When they do, the betrayers will not cry repentance, they will cry because they were exposed. Their house of cards will fall apart as they blame one another. You will not have to fight, truth will do the work. Archangel Michael says, be still but not careless. The unease in your chest is not fear, it is foresight. Keep your plans to yourself. The less you speak, the louder the universe will speak on your behalf. There will be a moment when things change, but it will not be noisy or dramatic. It will be quiet and decisive. When that hour arrives, act as I tell you. Until then, watch. Silence is your shield. Do not be fooled by someone posing as a friend checking in. That check-in may be a checkmate. Every reaction you make, a pause, a sigh, a question, is watched to measure how much you are breaking. They want you broken because your strength proves their falseness. I say again, do not feed them with your voice. Do not fall into their bait. Their small jabs hide a major trap. You have time, but it is short. I have opened a hidden door for your exit. You must move through it with eyes wide and lips closed. Do not tell them you know. Do not confront publicly. Do not engage in the theater they expect. Your quiet will expose them more thoroughly than any defense. Let them talk. Let their stories grow loud. Lies collapse when they are loud enough to split themselves. You will come out standing while their structure collapses inwardly. There will be a reveal. One person will step forward with a file, a voice note or a screenshot that shatters their plan. That witness will not be seeking revenge, they will be compelled by truth. The ones who plotted will begin to turn on each other and their unity will unravel. Their scheme will fail and their own words will convict them. You will not need to throw a punch, the trap will snap shut on them. Archangel Michael says, keep your spirit sharp and your eyes open. I will send the next sign. When the hour is right, move. Until that time, your silence is your victory. Guard your reputation by refusing to fight on their terms. Do not post explanations, do not write angry replies, and do not call to prove your innocence. The less attention you give, the faster truth travels to the ears that matter. Remember the clues, a dream that woke you, that odd message, the tension in a room you could not name. These were warnings. Prepare, secure your documents, back up your files, change passwords, and trust the still small voice that told you not to answer that call. Make a plan of quiet moves. Let someone you trust who is outside the circle hold a copy of what matters. Let the silent witness keep the record. When they fall apart, it will be a painful sight for them and a freeing sight for you. They will blame, accuse, and try to rewrite their tracks, but the truth will appear clean and undeniable. Their betrayal was big, personal, and planned, so will be the way they are undone, not by your force but by the evidence and by justice itself. Your reputation will be preserved, their masks will burn away. You have been protected even when you felt exposed. You were not alone. Your endurance has already begun to turn their plan into their downfall. Keep your spirit steady. Stay quiet. Let your silence be the court where falsehoods present themselves and are judged. I will hold you, I will guide the reveal. You will walk into the day after this with your dignity intact and their lies in ruins. Archangel Michael says, this is the moment to trust the unseen. Your peace is the proof of protection. Your quiet is the plan. Do not be hurried to speak. When the truth is unveiled, it will be enough. Hold your place. Keep your calm. Your victory will not require noise, it will require patience and faith. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $100. Go now in guarded stillness. Watch but do not be seen moving. Protect what matters and let the work of exposure happen without your hands. When the smoke clears, you will know you were preserved, and the world will see who truly stood with you and who only pretended. They underestimated how protected you truly are. They didn't know that every time they whispered your name in manipulation, angels recorded every word. God has placed witnesses in the unseen realms. Every secret, every lie, every deleted file, every hidden conversation, they are being archived in the heavens. Nothing escapes the light. Soon what they tried to hide will be revealed. Every false claim, every forged signature, every manipulated message will rise like smoke from a fire they thought was contained. You are not just surviving, you are divinely shielded, walking with forces stronger than any earthly scheme. You may feel exhausted, weighed down, even frustrated. That's not weakness. That is the spiritual residue of their interference. They tried to cloud your judgment, to confuse your thoughts, to create a fog that delayed your clarity. But Archangel Michael says, your core cannot be touched. Even a flicker of your inner fire is enough to ignite the entire path ahead. Your resilience is active even when you feel drained. Every step you take in silence strengthens your invisible shield. They are watching, hoping for a slip, but your discipline in quiet observation keeps you untouchable. Their envy is their undoing. The same heavens that protect you now begin orchestrating the collapse of their plans. They mocked your light, underestimated your prayer, laughed at your patience, but the moment they tried to manipulate your rise, they unknowingly started the countdown of their own exposure. What they plotted in shadows will be unveiled in plain sight. Every act of secrecy will be undone. Every hidden action will surface. You will witness the dominoes falling without lifting a finger. A door has been closed behind you forever, severing access to those who pretended to care while intending harm. You don't even need to shut it yourself. Divine hands seal it with a sound they will remember but cannot undo. The people involved will feel their lies collapse, not by confrontation but by the weight of truth itself. They will fear your silence more than any argument, because your quiet is now a weapon of divine clarity. You are being positioned, not just protected. You are elevated beyond their reach. Archangel Michael says, I cloak your next steps with camouflage. They will think they have won until the moment they realize you are already steps ahead. This is divine timing, precise and unstoppable. Your abundance will expand, spiritual, emotional and material, beyond anything they tried to limit. Every blessing is part of a greater plan that they cannot manipulate. Your alignment is your power, and in it lies both survival and strategy. Every small disturbance they attempt will rebound. Every message, every whisper, every attempt at influence will feed the exposure of their plot. You will see connections unravel, alliances fracture, and deception revealed without effort. Even those who try to monitor or mislead you are now under the same divine observation. They will realize too late that you were never unguarded, never alone, never unaware. Expect confirmations, an unexpected call, a sudden document, or an email with hidden clarity. You will witness the truth of what has been orchestrated behind your back. Tears may come, but they will be tears of relief, recognition, and release. These revelations are not for vengeance, they are for restoration. Your elevation requires you to let those who plotted against you fall from the positions they no longer deserve. You do not have to fight, the universe fights with you. The main orchestrator of this betrayal is motivated by envy. Your calm, your unshakable peace, your rise, it has triggered them. Every word spoken in jealousy, every attempt at control is now recorded and reflected back. Archangel Michael says, their trap will become the instrument of their exposure. They crafted the method that will undo them. You will need only to remain aligned, move quietly and trust in divine timing. Your silence is now your shield and your sword. Do not react. Do not argue. Do not engage with attempts to provoke. Every time you hold still, their power diminishes. Every moment of observation allows the truth to organize itself quietly, inexorably. Forces that once moved against you are being dismantled in ways they cannot anticipate. What they built in darkness will collapse under the light of your unseen guardians. Your angels, your divine allies and your inner wisdom have already cleared the path. Strange interactions will occur. People who once opposed you may show subtle shifts, unexpected kindness, altered attitudes, but these are tests of discernment, not opportunities to engage. Continue observing. Every reaction you withhold is another blow to the trap. Your composure is both a barrier and a beacon. You are approaching the place where no deception can reach you. Archangel Michael says, the final layer of protection is nearly in place. A new door will open, blinding those who tried to pull you back into shadows. They will feel lost. They will see change in you and panic, but the truth is you finally see clearly. Masks are falling. The illusions of those you trusted are dissolving. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. Forces greater than what they sent are guarding your steps. You are rising while they are collapsing. You are moving forward while they remain trapped in their own design. Now remain still. Observe. The first sign of truth will rise, and when it does, acknowledge it with quiet certainty. Your angels never left, and Archangel Michael continues to guide you. Your awareness, vigilance, and calm will turn their schemes into their downfall. You are stepping into your destiny fully armed with divine alignment. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $100. The reason their trap is active now is because something monumental is on the horizon for you. Something they tried to suppress cannot be stopped. Your breakthrough is inevitable. Stay alert. Remain calm. Move with divine timing. Everything else will collapse exactly as it should, in your favor, without you ever having to strike. They underestimated how deeply protected you are. Every whisper, every manipulation, every shadow they tried to cast has been recorded in the archives of heaven. Angels hold every syllable of their deceit, and divine fire preserves it for the moment of exposure. You are not alone, you are not vulnerable, you are a chosen one moving under the watchful eye of forces they cannot see or comprehend. Their plan, hidden and elaborate, is already beginning to crack. Lately you may have felt heavier, more drained, as if invisible weights cling to your mind and body. This is not weakness nor coincidence. It is spiritual interference designed to delay your clarity and decision-making. But your inner flame, even if flickering, remains unextinguished. I, Archangel Michael, have shielded your core, keeping your essence intact until the moment your power must rise like a consuming blaze. They wait for panic, overreaction, confusion, but what they never accounted for was your resilience in stillness. The storm approaching them is not conjured by you. It is orchestrated by the same heavens they sought to mock. They laughed at your progress, your light, your prayers. Yet the very envy aimed at your elevation has begun their undoing. They attempted to trap you in timing, deceit and hidden manipulation, but your breakthrough cannot be stopped. Every step you take now is toward divine appointments pre-written and untouchable. Their hidden schemes will unravel publicly. You will witness their plans collapse while remaining untouched, standing firm in the eye of the storm, unshaken and unbothered. A door is closing behind you, one connected to false allies and masked harm. You won't have to push it shut, it will seal naturally, resonating with divine authority. Those entwined in the trap will feel their exposure rising not through your actions but through their own falsehoods. Their fear of your silence will surpass the threat of your voice. You are not just protected, you are positioned. You are ascending above the battlefield, no longer reachable by the same attacks that once targeted you. Divine camouflage now shields your next steps. You will move unseen while they remain blind to the reality you have transcended. Archangel Michael says, your blessings are tied to vigilance. This abundance you are stepping into is strategic, eternal and multidimensional. Everything being prepared for you surpasses what they could ever destroy. A transfer of clarity, power and position is taking place in the heavens, and you are the chosen recipient. Your spirit must remain unwavering. If fear or doubt arises, remember the trap is crumbling not because of what you do but because of who you are. Truth resides within you and will shine brighter than every shadow they've cast. Even their final attempts, calls, messages, dramas will fail. Ignore them, stay aligned. Your path has been preserved, and every false move they orchestrate only accelerates their own collapse. A witness previously silent will soon come forward. Screenshots, voice notes, documents you thought erased will resurface as divine validation. The universe is confirming you were never mistaken. Your awareness, your instincts, your gut, everything that warned you was sacred guidance. Archangel Michael says, your survival is not just endurance, it is transformation into sacred authority. The very pain they tried to inflict becomes prophecy in your hands. You do not need to react. The trap will collapse without your interference, leaving them exposed, scrambling, and unable to recover. Their narrative is no longer theirs to control. Your silence is the instrument of justice, louder than any confrontation could ever be. Watch everything closely. Observe the slips, the inconsistencies, the hidden intentions. Every overreach, every word too revealing, every fake act of loyalty will be the thread that unravels their entire scheme. One by one the pieces they thought hidden will rise to the surface. You will reclaim every fragment of your life with calm divine precision. The energy will shift as you walk into a room, not through ego but because your frequency has risen above their reach. The very tools they intended to use against you will become the instruments of their exposure. Reinforcements are being sent. Dreams, repeated times, subtle signs, they will point to truths you cannot ignore. Those who mocked, envied, and undermined you will watch your rise in silence. The power they tried to suppress was never loud, it was sacred and hidden until now. Their strategy, their cunning, their chessboard of deceit all overtaken by divine design. A reversal is imminent. They will seek sympathy, mercy, but it is not for them. It is a lesson observed from a distance while you continue to rise. Archangel Michael says, every pressure, every delay, every strange heaviness you felt was heaven preparing a reversal of damage. Be silent, be still. Your next opportunity will come from unexpected channels, someone bringing clarity, honor, and alignment. Do not dwell on betrayal. Do not seek revenge. Allow their trap to collapse and walk forward untouched. You have been preserved because your future matters to heaven. This is your moment to absorb every warning, every sign, every whisper of caution. Ignore it and you risk their net, honor it and you move in divine freedom. Power is not in retaliation, it is in alignment, awareness, and trusting heaven to deliver justice while you ascend. You were never meant to fall into their trap, you were meant to rise above it untouchable. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $100. The ones attempting to trap you now are panicking in quiet desperation. They sense control slipping from their hands yet cannot grasp why. Every effort to erase traces, manipulate evidence or rewrite narratives is failing. The heavenly archives have captured their actions and divine forces are ensuring the truth is undeniable. You are being preserved, watched and elevated. Not every collapse in your life was destruction. Some were divine preparation, clearing the space for your breakthrough, your rise, and your sacred alignment. You are entering a sacred space of absolute realignment. What once tried to bind your mind, heart, and energy will no longer have a hold on you. Archangel Michael says, every chain, every hidden cord, every subtle attempt to manipulate your spirit is being dissolved by divine fire. You are emerging into clarity that no human deception can touch. Feel it deep in your bones, the heaviness lifting, the doubts that whispered in your ear finally silenced. The doors that were meant to trap you are closing behind you, not by your effort but by heaven's timing. What remains ahead is a path paved in protection, light and undeniable authority. The people who try to manipulate your journey will start noticing your unshakable peace. Archangel Michael says, their noise will reach you but it will not penetrate. Their whispers will echo but your silence will speak louder. You are now a force that moves unseen but cannot be stopped. Some may attempt to provoke you, reaching out with fake concern or confusing gestures. Resist, do not react. Your energy is now a shield. Their desperation will only highlight their failure. Heaven is recording every move they make, every plan they hatch, every lie they spin. And in its own time these records will surface. Your vindication will arrive without you needing to lift a finger. In the coming days expect signs, confirmations, and messages that feel like they were meant to appear exactly when you see them. Someone might approach you with information that clarifies years of hidden manipulation. Archangel Michael says, these are divine receipts. They prove you were never mistaken. They validate your instincts, your intuition, and your patience. The universe itself is aligning in your favor. You may feel sudden moments of clarity that surprise you, dreams that carry instructions, or even coincidences so precise they seem impossible. That is the unseen hand at work arranging events, revealing truth and ensuring your rise is unshakable. Your enemy's energy is beginning to collapse under its own weight. Archangel Michael says, every effort they made to destroy you will now unravel. Their lies, their schemes, their whispered manipulations, they will return to them exactly as intended for you. Divine justice is not delayed, it simply operates with perfect timing. They may try to explain, justify or feign innocence, but you will witness it all in clarity. No words from you are necessary. Silence is your sword, observation is your armor. Your presence alone will begin to shift the atmosphere in every room you enter. You may notice that opportunities, connections and blessings start arriving more fluidly. Archangel Michael says, the doors that were once locked by deceit, envy and hidden agendas are now open. You do not need to chase or force anything. Your elevation is magnetizing the right people, the right messages, the right timing. Even minor moments will serve as proof of this divine orchestration. A message may appear that confirms suspicions, a casual encounter may offer insight, or a forgotten resource might return at the perfect moment. All of it is heaven realigning your reality. Do not let the presence of those who try to manipulate or harm you tempt you back. Archangel Michael says, do not reattach, do not respond. Your task is not revenge, it is elevation. Let heaven expose the truth while you walk undisturbed. Every reaction you avoid strengthens your position, and every silence magnifies your authority. Your rise will be undeniable, but it will appear effortless. People will feel the shift in your energy before they understand it. They will sense it in your calm, in your confidence, in the unspoken power that radiates from you. Even your daily life will reflect this change. Archangel Michael says, the mundane will become sacred. Every step, every choice, every interaction will echo divine timing. You are no longer participating in chaos, you are orchestrating presence. You are moving on a frequency they cannot reach. What once caused confusion will now bring clarity. What once blocked progress will now illuminate the path. You are no longer readable to those who try to deceive you. Their schemes will crumble quietly, publicly, and irrevocably without you needing to intervene. Your emotional state will stabilize. The fear, anxiety, and heaviness placed upon you will dissolve. Archangel Michael says, the spiritual interference that tried to cloud your mind has been neutralized. Your clarity is unshakable. Your intuition is sharpened. Your power is undeniable. This is not just survival, it is sovereign transformation. You are ascending into alignment, into unchallengeable authority, into divine flow. The trap that was meant to limit you now serves only to amplify your elevation. Your next steps will feel effortless yet profound. Archangel Michael says, walk forward with eyes wide open, heart guarded and spirit unwavering. The alignment you have achieved will carry you to milestones they never imagined. Their traps will become lessons for you. Their deception will become the proof of your resilience. The very energy they used to attempt to control you is now returning in clarity and confirmation. Your freedom, your peace, and your power are fully intact. The path ahead has been cleared by divine intervention, and every obstacle they built will now exist as testimony to your unwavering rise. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $100. Heaven is now revealing your victory in subtle and undeniable ways. You will feel shifts in timing, sudden clarity in decisions, unexpected validations, and the return of what was lost to those who tried to obstruct you. Archangel Michael says, observe closely, do not rush. The unveiling is precise. The trap set against you is no longer effective. Your freedom is imminent. Your alignment is permanent. The ones who plotted against you will experience their unraveling exactly as it should while you walk forward untouched, protected and honored. Because the truth is this, they were never worried about your well-being. They were only worried you'd wake up and stop feeding their illusions. Archangel Michael says, you did not overreact, you were not too sensitive. You simply felt what they tried to hide. And now the veil is gone. Signs are coming to confirm everything. A stranger may say something that seems random but hits precisely where it matters. A number on the clock repeats. A name you only whispered to yourself may be spoken aloud. Each of these is a divine nod, a warning that the spiritual battlefield is shifting. The war is ending and you are standing as the victor, untouched and unshaken. One of those who plotted against you will face illness or sudden limitation enough to make them pause and see the weight of what they've done. This is not vengeance, it is consequence. Archangel Michael says, do not interfere, do not respond, do not seek to comfort those who never valued your peace. Let the lesson land as it must. Heaven ensures that your pain is honored, that every spiritual transaction balances. Their pride and stubbornness kept them blind. They could have stepped back, acknowledged the truth, or repented quietly. They chose image over integrity, ego over honesty. Now the universe and the unseen forces are delivering the mirror. A slip of the tongue, a casual remark, a misstep, they will reveal themselves and the dominoes will fall. The very allies they thought were loyal will question everything. The false narrative will crumble without your hand ever lifting to correct it. Archangel Michael says, you do not need to fight. Stillness is your sword. You are at the holy breaking point where old wounds end and your purpose begins. Do not prove yourself. Those who doubted you will witness your rise silently. Those who betrayed you will require your silence more than your forgiveness. A financial breakthrough is imminent. A contract, a business opportunity, a blessing long delayed will now arrive in your favor. What they tried to block is rushing straight to your name. Archangel Michael says, the divine court has ruled. Heaven has closed the case and now the earth will follow suit. Expect intensity in the coming days. Mood shifts, fatigue and moments of solitude are all part of your spiritual detox. Listen to your body. Drink water. Rest when your soul calls for silence. Your intuition is sharpened like never before. You will feel truths in rooms before words are spoken. The gift they try to suppress in you is fully active. People may not understand your moves, but you will not be swayed by their confusion. Your heart no longer requires explanation to those committed to misunderstanding. Let your success speak. Let your presence define the narrative. The old version of you, the one who pleaded for closure, is gone. The new you moves with purpose, calm authority and unshakable alignment. Archangel Michael says, a divine encounter is near. Someone placed exactly in your path will appear. They carry a key, a message, an opportunity. They bring favor and alignment, not games or distraction. Their arrival is a reward for surviving what was meant to break you, for remaining kind, for keeping your light even when the shadows were loud. You have endured without burning. You have walked through betrayal without bitterness. You observed the trap and did not fall. That is why your elevation is unstoppable. Your spiritual frequency has shifted, you are immune to old manipulations. What once hurt now bounces off your shield. What once blocked you now collapses before it reaches you. Archangel Michael says, the moment of great reversal has begun. What they believed was secure will slip through their fingers. Wealth, influence, favor, they will lose it. And you will not need to lift a finger. The same hands they trusted to bring you down will deliver justice. Their unraveling will be public. Let heaven handle it. Your name is now on a list of favor and unstoppable growth. Expect recognition from unexpected sources, someone influential, a person of authority, a financial gatekeeper. They may not know why they are drawn to you, but you will recognize the confirmation. Your efforts, your integrity, your persistence are all being acknowledged unseen. Archangel Michael says, this is divine alignment. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have never entered, but it carries your victory. This is justice, not luck. The reward of patience and faith is finally arriving. The breakthrough will bring goosebumps, a sense of slowed time, a feeling of destiny meeting you. Small actions, casual encounters and unexpected words will carry weight. These are the signals of heaven delivering what was always yours. Do not chase them, do not doubt them. Stand ready, calm and open. Let the trap collapse behind you while you walk forward untouched. Archangel Michael says, your silence is power. Your stillness is a shield. Your rise is unstoppable. You have survived what should have ended you. Now your spiritual immunity is complete. The ones who plotted against you are losing control. Let the universe do its work while you keep walking in light, clarity and divine favor. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $100. The moment has arrived where all hidden schemes wobble. Their alliances fracture. Their pride trembles. Someone who knew the truth stays quiet, waiting for the right moment, and that moment is approaching. You may feel sudden waves of emotion, tears, relief, goosebumps. This is not weakness. It is the final purging of ties, cords and bindings that were never yours to hold. Control, shame, manipulation and false loyalty are being cut. You owe them nothing. Silence now speaks louder than any words ever could. Take it all in. Sit quietly. Let your shoulders drop, your chest expand with ease, and breathe the air of freedom that is finally yours. The weight that has clung to you is lifting, not because the world has changed but because your alignment has shifted. Archangel Michael says, you are no longer walking behind shadows. You are now in the light they feared would never reach you. The old patterns, the traps, the silent attacks, they are crumbling around you, dismantled by forces they cannot see. What once drained your energy now flows back to you in strength, clarity, and unwavering purpose. You will notice people who once seemed untouchable becoming irrelevant. Their whispers, their manipulations, their false alliances, they have no power over your current frequency. Those who truly belong to your path will begin to appear effortlessly. They will not question your past, nor will they require explanations. Their presence will feel natural, like alignment finally catching up with your spirit. Archangel Michael says, every person who steps into your new chapter carries a key, a blessing, a confirmation of your elevation. They will mirror your light, reflect your integrity and honor your journey. No masks, no performances, just authentic connection. Some who betrayed you will remain in the periphery, silently witnessing your rise. Their envy will be palpable, but you will not bend, not look back, not allow old wounds to call you into old battles. Their attempts to pull you down are over because the heavens have sealed your path. Archangel Michael says, what they tried to destroy will now serve as the very evidence of your triumph. Every delayed opportunity, every stolen moment, every sabotaged plan, they all return now magnified, restored, and in ways that they cannot imagine. Your elevation is unstoppable because it is divinely timed and divinely protected. Signs of your progress will appear in subtle and unmistakable ways. A message, a number, a feather, a glance, a repeated name, these are not coincidences. They are confirmations of your shift, markers placed by divine orchestration to show you that nothing has been wasted. Your intuition, once questioned by your own doubt and their deception, is now fully aligned. You will sense truths without words. You will feel intentions before they are acted upon. You will walk into rooms and understand the hidden dynamics without uttering a single sentence. The enemies who attempted to trap you will now face the consequences of their own making. Archangel Michael says, their plans built in secrecy will collapse before their own eyes. They will not see the justice coming until it arrives, unstoppable and undeniable. Some may attempt shallow apologies, fleeting gestures, or minor reconciliations, but your silence is your power. Do not engage, do not respond, do not feed their desperate attempts for validation. The universe, not your reaction, will dismantle their schemes. Your energy field is now protected by invisible layers shielding your mind, body and soul from manipulation. You will feel lighter, more alert and more present than ever. Every step you take will resonate with authority and divine clarity. Archangel Michael says, your name is cleared in the heavens and the earth is now aligning to reflect what has already been decreed. Doors will open. Opportunities long delayed will arrive unexpectedly. A call, a message, a meeting, what was once blocked is now flowing straight to you. You are not chasing, you are receiving. You are not struggling, you are being delivered. The old version of you, the one that begged, explained, and sought approval, no longer exists. The new you is unshakable, grounded and fiercely aligned. Your focus is your sword. Your stillness is your shield. Every silent observation is weakening the influence of those who attempted to control your life. Archangel Michael says, do not shrink, do not apologize for your elevation. Walk tall in your power, because this is not only your survival, it is your ascendancy. Those who once monitored, plotted and whispered against you will now see the results of their own intentions reflected back at them, and they will have no recourse. Even now a final wave of divine alignment is moving. People, situations and circumstances are shifting to accommodate your growth. The connections you are meant to have will appear naturally. The doors to those who were not aligned will close without struggle or malice on your part. Everything misaligned is being removed so you can walk freely into what is meant for you. Your clarity will be unshakable. Your judgment, guided by the divine, will navigate these final steps. Archangel Michael says, the moment is now. You are fully armored in spirit, fully guided by the unseen and fully destined for victory. Nothing left in your path can derail the force of heaven's favor. As you move forward, notice the subtle miracles. A timely message, an unexpected opportunity, a chance encounter, they are all orchestrated to confirm your alignment. Your intuition will continue to guide you sharper than ever. You will recognize who belongs in your space and who is merely background noise. Do not engage with shadows from your past. Let them fade. Your focus is the forward motion, the new life, the blessings, and the legacy that has been preserved for you. You have been preserved, protected, and prepared for this moment. Your victories are now public, undeniable, and inevitable. Archangel Michael says, your name will rise, your influence will expand, and your blessings will manifest. Your spirit is untouchable and your path is clear. Walk in this power without fear, without hesitation, without compromise. Every manipulation, every trap, every betrayal has served only to sharpen your discernment, strengthen your spirit, and elevate your destiny. Now rest, breathe, and reclaim the energy that belongs to you. The struggle is over. The trap has been dismantled. The enemies are exposed. The blessings are flowing. Your next chapter begins fully armored, fully awakened, and fully aligned with divine will. This is your time, your moment, your shift. Stand firm, stay silent, watch how everything unfolds in your favor. Archangel Michael says, I leave you now under my full protection. Move forward with courage, wisdom, and certainty. Your life is now untouchable and your future cannot be intercepted. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $100. Your freedom is final, your victory is complete, and your path is illuminated. From this point forward you will notice a shift so subtle yet so profound that even the air around you feels lighter. Your steps carry purpose without hesitation. Every choice you make, every word you speak will resonate with authority because your spirit is no longer accessible to manipulation. The people who try to dictate your path will look on confused and powerless, as if the ground itself has moved beneath them. Archangel Michael says, your rise is not a reaction. It is a declaration. Every obstacle, every betrayal, every whisper meant to break you has now become the foundation of your strength. Walk with that certainty. You will encounter moments that feel like déjà vu, a conversation, a decision, an opportunity. But now, equipped with discernment sharper than ever, you will move past what is familiar and false. That familiar energy, that echo of the trap, will no longer ensnare you. Do not engage, do not explain, observe and step forward. Your silence is now a shield, your restraint a weapon. They once celebrated your confusion, now your clarity will become a monument to your endurance. Your victory will be visible not because you made noise but because your alignment will demand recognition. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are amplifying your presence. What was hidden will now be revealed. What was stolen will now be returned, and with exponential favor. Even the people you once considered allies may behave differently. Some will drift, some will reveal hidden intentions. Do not mourn their departure. This is not loss, it is liberation. The divine is clearing your circle, reshaping the arena around you so that only those aligned with your purpose remain. Every distraction, every attempt at manipulation, every energy designed to slow your momentum is dissolving. You are stepping into a frequency where falsehoods cannot survive. Your aura now radiates truth so strongly that deception cannot penetrate it. Archangel Michael says, you are no longer a participant in their story. You are the author of your own destiny. Let the past speak for itself. Let your presence be the proof of divine restoration. Expect confirmations in the most unlikely ways. Messages that once frustrated you will now carry validation. Unexpected calls, sudden opportunities, or even seemingly random encounters will align perfectly with your next step. These are not coincidences, they are divine signposts. Each feather, each repeating number, each sudden feeling of clarity is a message you are guided, you are protected, and you are moving into the fullness of what was promised. The trap that tried to halt your momentum has been dismantled, and the energy that once restrained you is now fueling your elevation. You are walking on a path paved with divine approval. Archangel Michael says, every delay you endured was a setup for acceleration. Every betrayal was a lesson in sovereignty. And now every blessing is arriving with precision. Your enemies will continue to exist in the background, but their influence has ended. You no longer carry the weight of their opinions, their jealousy, or their schemes. What they sought to destroy will now become the evidence of your resilience. Every door they tried to lock is opening for you. Every opportunity they blocked is returning to your life in ways they cannot imagine. Your hands will touch accomplishments, your name will be recognized in circles you once dreamed of, and your life will reflect the power of divine timing. Archangel Michael says, walk without hesitation, speak without apology, move without fear. You are seated at the table of honor, and no one can remove you from the place you have been prepared to occupy. Finally, remember this: you are no longer defined by what happened to you. You are defined by what you have survived, by the clarity you now carry, and by the light you radiate. Every step from here is sacred. Every breath you take is fortified with divine protection. Your energy is untouchable, your heart is armored, and your purpose is unstoppable. Archangel Michael says, the trap has been broken. The lesson has been engraved in your spirit. The path ahead is illuminated and waiting. Go forward knowing you are chosen, guarded, and unstoppable. Your life now speaks what words never could: the testimony of survival, power, and divine triumph.